Hey, what's up guys? My name is Cameron Gallagher from We Are Film, and today we're taking another look at another Triune digital product here with the Cinematic LUTs version 5-pack. Now, I have talked about some of the other Cinematic LUTs in the past, and I have loved these packs. They're honestly some of the best, if not the best LUTs out there on the market. So I'm going to go ahead and say this off the top. They're amazing. And of course, like always, Triune Digital has nothing to do with this. They don't sponsor us. They have given us this pack for free. But again, it's just for our review. So we're talking all good stuff though, because honestly, they always meet exactly what we're hoping for. So this is kind of like the other ones. These are obviously 27 movie-inspired LUTs. Of course, they have all the different versions for whatever you're looking for and the utilities as well. They also have some monitoring LUTs, which is really cool, and also some instructions on how to install them. So you can see there's a ton of stuff here. Of course, they're compatible with a ton of different software, really anything that you can use a LUT on. But anyway, so I already have them in DaVinci Resolve. And again, if you want to learn how to import those, you can figure that out by checking out a tutorial we have, or I think they have a PDF included. But here are some clips from a music video we have coming up. And we went for this very, very old school cinematic look because we were kind of pretending to do this like old, kind of like Chicago-ish in a sense, that kind of like feel, that like 20s Prohibition era. So this is obviously the type of clip that you'd want to have very cinematic. So why not use some cinema LUTs, right? So we are going to make a new LUT, or new node, excuse me, on this clip right here, and we're going to open the 3D LUTs. Now, in this case, what I like to do personally is I like to go clip, and then change this to the extended video, right? So this is already basically in a Rec 709 color space. Now, I want to fix the white balance because I don't like it. And I think we were closer to 5600 Kelvin. Maybe not actually. Let's see where we're at here. Let's try and balance these out using our parade. We definitely need more of the red back in. There's a lot of red there, so it's a little bit difficult to tell, but that looks about right. And I think our exposure is a hair off, maybe something like that. So that looks fairly close right there. I'm pretty happy with that. And actually, I'm gonna bring the playback back up so we can see it in good quality. So yeah, we have a pretty basic look. So that means that we're going to actually use the standard. Now, again, you could always use the Blackmagic film in my case, or a utility LUT to convert it, but I just like doing this. I think it's a little easier. So we have a ton of different ones. So we have a Prayer Before Dawn, Bad Boys for Life, Birds of Prey, I kind of like that one. Bill and Ted Face the Music, very nice. Bloodshot, Color Out of Space, ooh, that one actually looks really good. Devs. Ooh, oh man. See, this is the problem. They're all good. Defy Bloods. Extraction. Greyhound. Mulan. Mulan actually looks really cool in there. I know this much is true. No Time to Die. Project Power. Tenet. Ooh. Sputnik. Ooh, that looks very cool. The Batman. The Boys. The Grudge. The Gentleman. The Invisible Man. The Lodge. Good movie, by the way. The Outsider. Okay. Underwater. The Witcher. The Old Guard. And Wonder Woman 1984. So we probably got a little annoyed at me being tediously going through them, but I just wanted to show you that there is really a big difference between all of these LUTs. Now, for instance, I think this one looks really cool. The Sputnik one, that just has like a really fun, I don't know, it really brings out the deep reds and the contrast, but you're not losing too much. Now, what I would say is I'd probably bring the exposure up in the ISO, maybe to 500. Now, I have that advantage. You could always just change your exposure in the curves or something like that. But you can see that this is such a cool look. Again, if we turn it off, that's what it looks like without it. That's what it looks like with it. I mean, that's a huge difference. Right, so let's turn that off and let's make another node. Let's show the Tenet one because I think, or no, not Tenet. Where was the other one I liked? I think I did like Tenet actually, but I don't know if it totally. Actually, the Grudge kind of fits because it has like an old yellowy look. So this is a different version that and I'll adjust the exposure. This is a different look and different version. This probably has a little more of that Chicago feel. But I think this has a really crispy, really nice look, and it's a little bit moodier, and this probably fits the song a little bit more. So you can see there's a lot of different options, and again, just like the fact that you can do these is so great, and they're so good quality. So here's a little dance scene. So a little dancing, doing, you know, some scandalous dancing there. So let's kind of see what we want to do with this. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go clip, extended video, add a new node, and we're going to check out some things. So let's go back, and I kind of want to see what Sputnik looks like. See, Sputnik doesn't look as good on this clip, and that's kind of the nice thing about having a variety like this is you can also go in and sort of figure out what works best for each scene. Now, I think the outside actually looks kind of cool. The Invisible Man looks nice. I want to hold... okay, the old guard is perfect. So one of the things that I wanted to do is I want to still give it that old school look, but keep that nice blue back there, but not make it maybe as insane. So what I would probably do, and this is one of the great things about LUTs is, you know, LUTs you don't just have to throw on there and be done with it, right? So let's see. So, okay, we take our LUT off, we put the LUT on, we can see that makes a big difference. So maybe I want to do a little bit more still. So for instance, I might go in here and I might grab their skin tones and just bring it down a little bit. I think it's a little too warm for me. Boom, just like that. So you can see that just by adding that, we're kind of shifting a piece of that. I think their skin was a little too warm for me. I like it being a little bit cooler like that. And then I might bring the overall saturation up just a touch. So I'll go over here, saturate, something like that. So again, that's something to keep in mind too always when you're using LUTs is LUTs does not mean that, you know, it's one and done. You plug and play and you're good to go. But you can, again, adjust it a little bit. And now we have a really nice looking shot. And if we go back to the original, so let's get a little pose there. Pose, right? Knock off our little correction, knock off our LUT. This was our original image. So it's not a bad image. It looks good. But you see when we add the LUT and we add our little correction, that makes a huge difference in the overall look. And then, of course, we want to apply it to this clip, the close-up. We could just go in. Let's find like a still, okay, like right there. Go in, apply grade, and boom, you can see the same thing. So there's our little correction. And then there's our original shot. So again, a huge difference that makes, and it just makes the clip look so much more cinematic. And obviously, that's the name of the LUT pack, so that's the goal. So lastly, we have a clip here that's kind of weird because it's all like flaring and behind, and it's a full performance shot, but I just wanted to give you an idea of like what these could look like on something else. So let's open up another node, and let's go find something that looks cool. So, Bill and Ted Face the Music I kind of like because it just adds a little more contrast. Ooh, that's kind of nice because the flare looks look cool in that. Okay, this actually feels, let's try that. So you can see it's just adding a nice bit of contrast and a little bit of extra punch. And then when it flares there, you can see too that it's really, really flaring out when we don't have the LUT on, but with the LUT on, it's sort of edging that contrast and that saturation up, which I think makes our image look better. So again, this little like dance move they do, it's a bad version. But you can see that even with like the flares, the difference it makes by adding a LUT on there. So yeah, so that is the Triune Digital Cinematic LUTs version 5 pack. Again, this is on the Triune Digital website. We're going to leave a link down in the description below, but definitely well worth it. I've been super happy with all of these. Honestly, I've been really thinking about canceling my LUTify subscription because I've been using all of the Triune LUTs. I'll talk about the Bizarre LUTs actually very soon. So if you haven't seen that already, be sure to stay tuned for that coming up very soon and be sure to subscribe. And guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.